What's up, y'all? I know it's been a minute since I made a long video. I've been making shorts. I don't even know if y'all be seeing on my shorts, but go check out them shorts. And like always, like and subscribe. But today we're gonna be talking about what Mackwop. Mackwop then had Adam over there, and they done tore the whole Figmunity world situation up. Not tore it up in a way because I don't know if y'all seen Shame on You yesterday. They was arguing back and forth, arguing back and forth. That's normal shit. When me and my homies or family or whatever, when we get into it and we talking to each other, that's the same way that shit go. You feel me? Get what's off your chest. But where they messed up is they've been too passive aggressive with that shit. Like when everybody got a problem with each other, they just be quiet. They been letting Terrell get away with a bunch of shit for a long time. Like, you know what I mean? It was like he could do no wrong, but he doing all the wrong. And I do see in the comments everybody calling Mackwop a snake for having him over there and having him over there. But if you pay attention to Terrell's actions, you could tell. You could tell when somebody keep falling out with everybody, and we see the reason why he's falling out with everybody. But when somebody's falling out with everybody, it's like, nigga, you got to be the problem. And you can see why Mackwop might be mad at T-Rail or Heather too. You feel me? Because they always, when King go up there, they talking about you not getting paid yet. You not getting paid. Talking shit, calling Tiny dirty, all that weird shit. But screw Tiny. I'm gonna get back to all them. I'm gonna get back to them later. Right now, I'm gonna talk about Mackwop. But when Mackwop was over there, when Smack got hurt, Mackwop was over there, and then he was covering it. That shit was going up. That's probably my favorite time of Backonfigg. You feel me? I ain't saying they need him, but I'm saying, you know what I mean. He made it better. Like I don't know, the chemistry there was cool as hell. And then Heather started calling people streamer friends, talking out of pocket, talking shit to him. Terrell keep trying to act like he just saved niggas, which he did. You feel me? They didn't have a big platform or they didn't have a big look like they did with Terrell. Obviously, you feel me? You could say he was with TDE and he been streaming and he got views and everything before, which is right. You feel me? But I don't know verbatim if that's for show, but he ain't got to have Schoolboy Q in the video or K Dot or nobody in the video now. It was just him and his homies, Keem, Tiny, TF, John, and then I don't know the other nigga name. What's his name? AJ? Whatever. I'm mad I messed up his name because I actually like dude. But yeah, they did help you out. But at the same time, Mackwop and them help you out too. You feel me? And you let Heather come in that room. You remember that one? Y'all remember that one episode where Heather come in the room and she just go crazy on Mackwop, like boo boo ba ba bing bing. But then it's a certain thing. Me, I'm different. I probably would have crashed out or some shit. But a lot of times you don't want to crash out on your homie girl, or you don't want to get into an argument with a girl, because for the most part, it's all about Heather. You remember when they just kept calling Tiny dirty for like fucking 4 months? Tiny just been dirty forever. Like they were just on Tiny head. I don't even know why they was just getting that Tiny like that. I don't really get it. They was getting that Keem crazy. Talking about Keem water cut off. Keem broke. Keem need gas money to make it over here and some stuff. Just making jokes about the whole shit. They've been doing shit like that. So it's understandable why Mackwop stopped going over there. But at the same time, that's another passive aggressive type thing. Mackwop should have let it be known what his problem was and what his problem was. But then, if he did, it's not like it's not something that's been said that the fans haven't been saying. The fans been saying Heather's out of pocket. You gotta speak up. If your girl got a problem about some shit, you feel me? Like if we get into one of our homies' girls, I mean, if we get into it, if one of our homie girls got a problem with us and they talking too much and they doing everything that Heather doing, you gonna go to your homie and be like, yo, nigga, get your bitch right. Nigga, you if she got something on her chest, you come and talk to me. Cause I can't get at her like that. You know what I mean? Now you just like a nigga banging on a female, and you know what I mean? That shit ain't cool, especially on camera and some more shit. Like that shit ain't cool. So if T-Rail would have came with all them, like how Heather delivery being all the other shit, if T-Rail would have just said all that shit that his girl saying, niggas would have came at him. Like, nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. First, y'all the people doing the blah blah blah. You could do all that shit if he, but I feel like he just have his girl say what he want to say, or what they both feeling, or some shit. Be like, nigga, you say it. Stop doing that weird shit. And another thing of because everybody's talking about Mackwop, but you seen on Shame on You yesterday, Terrell do have niggas Brick Baby's been disrespecting niggas. Milk be disrespecting niggas. DW Flame didn't disrespect nobody. Who else? Flacco didn't disrespect nobody. But then that just goes to another point too. But Terrell always has a situation. People always come on Backonfigg that somebody else in the Fig community world has a problem with. And when somebody else in the Fig community world has a problem with somebody, Terrell just be like, you a bitch. You didn't do nothing. Hey, that nigga called you a bitch. He said you don't do that. He said he does, you know what I mean? It's all content on his part. But now all of a sudden, it kind of don't make no fucking sense. But all of a sudden now it's on him where he mad at Mackwop for bringing Adam over there. Now it's a big ass problem. Now he tripping. You niggas ain't loyal. You niggas ain't like nigga. You are the main nigga doing it. This is the first time ever somebody went against you. Yeah, this is the first time somebody ever went against T-Rail this whole time. And he tripping. Like this nigga's wilding out about the shit. And I'm like, nigga, this is what you do. And then you talking about the Adam situation. I watched the shit. I'm sure if y'all watching this video, y'all watch it too. You could tell that AD wants to be cool with Adam. Like you could tell. They be talking and all that shit. Even Adam never has nothing bad to say about AD, like ever. Pun, a little shaky with it, but I'm sure Pun knows where AD stands with it. So they don't even speak on Adam like that at all. T-Row keeps the Adam shit going and going and going and going and going. And then he mad. And then now when niggas he like it looked like I got this enemy by myself. And some like nigga, you low key are the one that just keep pushing the fucking narrative with Adam. Like that shit burnt out. And it's yo boy Mackwop and the mother, you know what I mean? Keem left and some more shit, but you know what I mean? He still made sure he got his camera time and shit. So he'd be like, yeah, I was there that day. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, he didn't have to come at all. He already told you he was coming. And then he's like, oh, once he walked through the door, it was real. No, nigga, you wanted a clip with Adam your damn self too, which he really didn't do much because you know when Keem's talking about a subject, when Keem's talking about something, it takes Keem 10 to 15 minutes to get that shit through. He like, you remember Dora the Explorer, like the troll, this nigga, the troll at the bridge, and this nigga just be saying shit, and you be like, what the fuck is the answer? You know, that's what the fuck Keem be. Keem just take forever. He give you a whole riddle. And at the end of the riddle, just sometimes you might get what the fuck he was trying to say at the end. You might forget what the fuck y'all was fighting about before this nigga finishes the fucking sentence. So yeah, yeah, Keem's out, but they all was a part of the shit. And then they was all acting like they just been friends forever and shit. Them niggas just met. Once we met them on Backonfigg or whatever the fuck, that's when T-Rail met them. T-Rail don't know them niggas. That's the thing. This passive aggression shit and the being fake shit is out of pocket. Because if you was really niggas friends or some shit, you probably would have known that Mackwop was capable of bringing this nigga Adam over there. And they defended him. It ain't like they were just all over there bashing them niggas or some shit. Adam got some slick shit off on them and shit. And they did. It was funny. You know what I mean? They giggled over there, but it was like, see, now you talking out of pocket. Like, we asked you to say something positive about T-Rail, and you just went on some bullshit. That's what we talking about. You be on some bullshit. But T-Rail want to be a little girl and all that little weird shit. And then the shit blow the fuck up. And another thing, too, it's like, it is a thing about LA type shit. Because I used to throw downtown warehouse parties in LA for like in like for the fashion district, and then for certain rappers and shit pop up to the after parties. You know what I mean? We throw like parties until it's like 5, 6 in the morning, and that shit do be some fake shit. It do be, you know, you hear about the industry shit where you just be talking to people. They be like, yeah, we gonna get together, we gonna hook up, we gonna do this. And I'm a graphic designer, you feel me? I make clothes, album covers, websites, all that shit. So I'm in the mix too. Yeah, nigga, we got something. But it's different though for me, cause ideally I'm in the middle of them conversations, but realistically, nigga, I need to go do that work so I can make some motherfucking money. You feel me? But it's all in the talk. It's all in the niggas just be up there talking and talking just to get in the spot. But that shit is out. And you can even see the fake shit amongst the Apollo in a way. Um we could call that shit fake shit from the Apollo, but maybe they just on some grown shit like go milk that shit, you feel me? Because when Mackwop was over there working with Backonfigg, it was like Keem broke. Keem can't pay his water bill. Keem's water cut off. Keem a bitch. Keem a weirdo. Keem a this. Keem a bitch ass nigga. Something. Mackwop stopped going. Now Keem is a needed individual. It's like, oh yeah, Keem making money over here. Keem going crazy over here. Keem is, you know what I mean? It's like, nigga, they just use you to get at Mackwop for not coming over here, and your bitch ass went over there. So niggas ain't standing on no type of principles. But even then, I could say that from a person not knowing the Mackwop and the Keem conversations, because Mackwop could have told him like, yeah, nigga, go milk that shit. Go get your views up, nigga. You being over there is gonna make niggas tune in over here, because they be like, oh, they was talking shit about Mackwop over there on what could go wrong. Let's see what Keem got to say once he back at the pot. So it can work in a way like that. And then another thing right now, and another thing just like the Keem situation, they've been shitting on Tiny, calling him dirty, doing the most and doing the most. And now they like, yeah, Tiny about to be hired on Fair to Say. And he go over there and now he, you know what I mean? Now he big Figmunity world. But it's like Tiny's one of the only niggas that really say I got a job. You feel me? He be like, nigga, I just got off my security job. I just got my some. So that's another thing. Mackwop and them could have talked to him like, yeah, they acting like some bitch ass nigga shit, but go over there so you can quit that job. Like, get your shit up. You feel me? Get your notoriety up and all that other shit over there, and then maybe the congregation will pop off. So I don't know if niggas is talking to each other like that, but it's like, nigga, it's been a bunch of fake shit going on. The only thing that fake shit hasn't been going on with is pun. Well, until recently, but pun, AD, and smack towards T-Rail, and everybody towards T-Rail. Everybody towards T-Rail be kind of like under the, you know what I mean? Let this nigga do whatever the fuck he want to do. But now this nigga mad as shit because Mac had Adam over there, and then he mad that because that is your friend. You feel me? That's like if my best friend do some sucky shit, and then the other, you know what I mean? Like I'm with this nigga all the time, got a show with the nigga and shit, and then the other homies is they are now they on the podcast talking about, damn, how he feel about his homie doing it. It's like that shit don't really count. Like they can't really be extra the fuck out or nothing. Cause they go say fuck this nigga and do the whole most and some, and then you get back cool with them. Now that shit looks weird on their part because of you. Cause if they, and then it would have happened that way. Cause now he's saying he going to Apollo on Saturday. You feel me? It's like that shit don't. It'd be like he's mad at them for not crashing out on Mackwop, not crashing out on Adam, but he just talked to Mackwop live. Oh, not live because they, you know what I mean. They have to get their little edits on and shit. No, was that shit live? I think that was live, but shame on you wasn't live. But you know what I mean? Now you talking about going, and then you tripping, nigga. You giving niggas a platform, but you about to go kick with them. You not mad. And then while you mad, you like, nigga, so that's just my battle now. Adam's my battle. Whatever y'all niggas ain't mad at that shit no more. And some. But you unblocked Adam and you unblocked Big Deal because you like, well, if them niggas fall out of pocket, I'm back with them niggas. So what the fuck is we really mad about? That's that girl shit, and that shit is not cool. He gonna have to shake that shit. That's the only problem. It's the girl shit. If we all making content and we all having fun with it, but it's like nobody should be mad, but niggas is really egotistical and all that shit out here. And I see a lot of people saying you know what I mean? They saying the little shame on you shit was fake. The little argue back and forth with AD but really Pun should have been talking too. But they saying AD and T-Rail back and forth. It wasn't fake because niggas said too much real shit about each other. Niggas said way too much real shit about each other, my nigga. And then they even said the shit, nigga, I would have popped you, nigga. And you be like, oh, like that. But no, it's nothing wrong with I would have popped you. But them niggas going back for nigga. You know what I mean? Like, nigga, damn. Like that shit. He said, nigga, you was scared of me, nigga. And it's like, but yeah. But yeah, but them niggas, that shit is real going back and forth and back. But that's okay because that's all that animosity coming out. Like that's all the animosity coming out. Cause niggas be too fucking throwing shit under the table and the homie tripping, but I ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? Niggas is too fucking wishy washy and shit. But I see a lot of the fans, they feel like AD and Pun, the rest of the Figmunity world feel like they need T-Rail because he was the top dog at one point. Like everybody was rocking with T-Rail. T-Rail was the most popular. His page got the most popular and shit. So they be like, we can't get rid of him and something. But then probably like what, like 5, 6 months, you start seeing that niggas is getting tired. They start making jokes, calling my nigga handicap and do that. I'm like, oh, niggas starting to get tired of not saying nothing. And now today it went boom. So now that was good. That was good. So now you just know you can't, when the next problem pop up, address that shit instantly. Don't, and you're gonna have to do it, because I wouldn't say address it behind the scenes or some shit, but clearly y'all haven't been addressing shit behind the scenes. So just get that shit out the way, nigga. Do that shit on camera. If Trell say some shit on camera, he gonna have to fix that shit on camera. If AD do some shit on camera, he gonna fix that shit on camera. If Pun do some shit on camera, you gonna, Terrell is the most nigga starting shit and everything, but when he has something on his chest, that shit happened on camera. You just gotta be a real nigga. When you feel some type of way about some shit, handle that shit on camera or handle that shit behind the scene. But you're gonna have to get that shit out the way, because that's what happens. You get an episode where niggas knock out about 15 topics within 30 to 40 minutes because niggas got so much shit on their chest. You just gotta address that shit. You gotta address it. Cause niggas is, I don't know, that shit weird, nigga. And the whole time y'all arguing about this dumbass shit and Terrell still planning on going to sit with Mackwop. Clearly, clearly he's willing to sit down with Adam and Big Deal, but that's some bitch shit. Like, if y'all not down, I'm about to go sit with them, and then I'm gonna be on the fuck you campaign with Adam and Big Deals for security. You feel me? If these I was using y'all for security, but if I ain't got security from y'all, nigga, I'm about to go kick it with the 50s again and shit. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Like, damn, nigga. You should be like, I'm not like gonna tell the nigga to be cool with his brother or his family or some shit, but I'm like, nigga, shit. If all you have to do is get mad at these niggas to go back to niggas that you acting like you mad at, it's like, nigga, you might as well be cool with Adam. You might as well be cool with Big Deal if that's all it took. If that's all it took, like, that shit ain't cool. And then he act like the Big Deal shit. He's talking to AD like, I went against Big Deal for you. It's something. No, nigga. You went against Big Deal and you was angry because once again, Heather hit up Big Deal talking, and Big Deal's whole case was, yo, nigga, I don't need your bitch texting me and calling me talking about my actions, nigga. And that's even worse because that's your brother. Nigga, if you feel some type of way, nigga, hit up, tell Heather. I mean, hit up Big Deal. Like, hey, nigga, we not gonna be talking about AD and some, nigga. Why is your bitch the one doing it? And that wasn't even the whole problem with it. The whole problem was he was trying to check you about your female hitting up him about a problem that she got, about the whole community, the whole figmunity shit. Like, nigga, you didn't hit Big Deal. Um, you didn't hit a Big Deal. Pun didn't hit a Big Deal. AD didn't hit a Big Deal. Smack fuck with Big Deal or some shit. But, nigga, then none of them, yo, girl did it, nigga. That shit is out of pocket. That's like me having a problem with a nigga. My bitch hit the nigga up. Nigga, don't be some. Like, what the fuck? And then you try to flip it. That's her trying to tell you need to focus on. You need to focus on the content and the, like, no, nigga, niggas is. But that's another thing. A lot of hood niggas be dumbed in a bitch. Sadly, you feel me? That's why a lot of niggas, you need certain OG homies or something with some sense. Cause a lot of OG niggas be dumb as fuck too. But that's why a lot of hood, some shit be disconnected, like, nigga. I don't know if niggas emotions or some shit. Just, I don't know. Niggas be emotional. Niggas try to stand on a bunch of nothing all the motherfucking time. That shit ain't it, dog. That shit ain't it. Now, today, Mackwop about to be on the jumper, though. But that's another thing. Nigga, get your little shine, nigga. You got shine from Backonfigg and the Figmunity world, and then, Pun and Mac, they make some good content together. That's just awesome. But now today, after fucking shame on you shit. But after today, Mackwop's about to be on fucking No Jumper with Adam, Brick Baby, Lush, and I think that's it. I believe that's all I seen. But yeah, but that's cool, nigga. Go get your shine on. Nigga, let's use these platforms and everything to go pop off. They beef ain't about nothing. Terrell seen him in person and nothing happened. Terrell told him I love you and wished him happy marriage, and Heather wanted him on the show after they already said all that little foul shit about each other. She said this nigga Adam hit her up joking, talking about, I want to go on a little martini show, a little drinking show. She said, yeah, we don't hate you, until he said, psych, that shit whack. Got on the bitch head. This thing foul. Smack hitting them up and shit. It's like, nigga, ain't no motherfucking beef. And really, the anger came out because he got tired of AD's same 3-4 jokes. I'm like, that nigga foul. Like, nigga, This nigga's stupid. It was Lush fault, but it's Lush. But he was already mad. They was already ready to bounce the fuck out of there. But yeah, this shit is all just that. But the moral of the story is this animosity shit is out. That shit is stupid. Not the animosity, the fucking leaving shit under the rug and not saying what's on your heart at the time. Shit blows the fuck up. And it shows that DJ Head was right. This little drama shit, that shit don't push further. Like if you look at the Zeus network, you know the baddies or whatever the fuck. The owner of Zeus is not on the motherfucking show. You just let the girls go out there and show their ass and fuck up. The girls go out there and be fucking up. They be every my girl watch it. And again, every 5 to 6 minutes they fading, they doing the whole most and everything. That's what they trying to do the little bad girls club, burnt out shit. But he be like, nigga, it ain't no DJ Hill was right. It's no longevity in it. That shit ain't. It's not worth it. Don't nobody want to just see like nigga. Talk about the topics. Talk about the. Be cool. Be homies. Do the thing. Or even just y'all could joke about each other and talk shit or whatever the fuck. But do it with some sense. Just stop trying to nigga. Stop trying to. They're chasing the no jumper blueprint. Because what they did the news. They had different podcast shows with different people. They just copied all of everything that No Jumper did, but they said, "I'm gonna do it different. We gonna do it different. It ain't gonna be no drama. It ain't gonna be no problems. It ain't gonna be no fighting. We ain't gonna bring other hosts down. We ain't gonna do that shit." He's trying to fuck up the black community. That's what they said. Then they left, but then they left, and now today they're doing way worse than what the fuck was happening at No Jumper. But if you think about it, that was them starting this shit at No Jumper. They was the ones doing the at the end of the day that shit was popping. That shit had No Jumper and that shit had No Jumper popping for sure. But when that shit was happening, they was saying we got the best podcast here. Fuck them niggas podcast. Fuck them niggas podcast. Some. Blasey is copying motherfuckers' artwork. Look at this Etsy thing. The same matchbook shit Blasey got into. They was doing that shit. They was starting all that shit there. I was like, I get how y'all niggas be mad at Adam because Adam do a lot of bullshit and he white. It's another thing too. He be like, nigga, he just into the negative shit, asking these cop questions, asking all the bullshit. But even when you doing all that bullshit, you as a grown man and everybody else up there, you got the choice to say, nigga, don't ask me that shit. I can't speak on it. That shit is out. Niggas trying to pull up, and you know what I mean? He asks you a question about your enemies, and them like, fuck that nigga, something, blah, blah, blah. They be like, and everybody be like, it's Adam's fault. No, nigga, it's y'all fault. You a grown man, nigga. You know these cameras is on. You ain't got to answer shit like that. You just answer like a grown man. But he's the one starting out. He's the one with the platform that's popping in LA right now. So the word gets out bigger. Everybody's doing the same shit that Adam's doing. Munchie B, Spiderloak, Backonfigg, Cuhmunity. The Apollo don't really be doing no bullshit. Who else? I can't. Nigga, we ain't got that big of a range of niggas from LA really popping off like that. So of course it's easy to blame the white dude. Cause it is the white dude. But y'all doing the same shit. Y'all doing the same shit back in y'all doing the exact same shit. And and then the fucked up part is everybody know they in a good position and you ain't willing to go to jail. You're not willing to fuck off your life. You know what I mean? But niggas is playing with fucking off your life type shit. And sadly, I know that shit was good that they got into it and they put all that shit on the table as shame on you. I know that shit good because it needed to come out. But niggas so egotistical and all that and shit. Now that they done did this and seen the way it went, it's gonna keep going that way. And hopefully not, but I'm pretty sure that shit gonna end up breaking up or just gonna be ugly. Because a lot of niggas like, let's put our feelings aside for this business aspect. But how many times have you seen that? And that shit never really works out. You feel me? Business is business and homies is homies. And family is family. And they always say, never mix business with any of those two. And you starting to really get why and shit. Niggas trying to mix business up with, nigga, this is the streets, nigga. We gotta be that, nigga. If I got a problem, you gotta have a problem. We gotta be like, no, nigga, this is business. They all trying to get Mr. B status and blow the fuck up, nigga. Instead of podcasts and maybe throw game shows and do the whole. You see, you branching into the game shows and like, nigga, we ain't got time for this bullshit. You got to see the bigger picture of it all. And I'm gonna tune into this to the no jumper with the Apollo, and I'm gonna make another video, y'all. But just like always, like and subscribe, and y'all my dogs. Let's bang out. Good looking out, champion.